I was looking through old pictures and I saw a picture of you on my couch, passed out. I was just like, these were the good days, dude. Great days. Well, maybe not for you. I don't know what like
No, they're
you
dude, very
when
formative
you're
years.
in it, it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
But even just looking at you on the couch, I had the thought of just like I love that you kind of you came from pretty much nothing and just like you visionarily created your life, and it's just like it might not have been like some grand plan, but like every step of the way you were like, I want to make this happen, and then you would go make it happen, whether it was fucking sleeping on couches or traveling, living with the common crew for a little bit. Like you did
It's
shit.
kind of that's the kind of beauty of Dawn of the Streets too, is it's all kind of happened because of the haven't burnt any bridges within the industry that has given me so much, you know. So all the guys who I come up with, all the riders, that's why they come out. It's because I have a direct relationship with not only the fucking riders that have been doing it since I've been doing it, but also the owners of these companies that, you know, I stuck with, and not stuck with, but like
had a relationship
with, and like, you know, on and off the bike, and it's kind of built up. And I think this is why we're doing it this last year, is because it's kind of built up this, like, finally has this respect level that I've always wanted it to have, and the industry is involved more so than ever, and it's like
I think it's all legit as fuck, and it's one of the coolest things happening in BMX this year.
Yeah, and it's exciting. But it's cool to think about, you know, that past of how all these things, from the common crew, from going to Cali, staying at the OSS, how all these things kind of like have, it's the same, similar to life, right? When you do these things, it kind of builds up these blocks, and then eventually the blocks kind of blossom into something, or maybe there's a better metaphor for that, but
no, boxes be blossoming. Cool. I love it.
It's cool to see this progression of it. And, you know, the reason why this is the last year is because it has this kind of like bubble, and I want it to burst on this one. I want it to be like, holy shit, this is the best event. And you know.
Okay, word. Yeah, so it's like, there's no other reason that it's the last one other than like wanting to.
Well, first off, I don't
rarity.
I don't want things become we skipped last year. I wasn't going to do it again. I kind of had this disdain towards BMX for a bit, not towards the industry, not towards riding, just riding in general. Like I just thought, like, you know, and I was drinking a lot, and I kind of wasn't liking how my body was. So I was directly correlating with, it's like, well, I can't ride bikes, my body sucks, and just kind of had this hatred towards it. So, but I some of the dudes been coming out. A lot of the guys came out in the past couple of years and kind of got me back on my bike and riding with them for a bit, and I just decided that we have to go out with a bang, right?
Okay.
We can't just quit. So, I don't want to do it anymore, and I want to go off. I want to like have a proper send off. Yeah, and I don't want to put, like I told you before, you asked me how much money I make from this event.
Yeah, that was off the record.
But I don't mind talking about it because it's important that people understand that the first year we did it, the event started off as the AA Dicey Jam. That's the first one ever, and like I realized moving, you know, progressing in life and trying to becoming less of an I individual, more of a we individual.
6 years ago, huh?
Yeah. So I tried to figure out a way to like not have my name attached to it, because I feel like when we do anything, if it's like Austin Augie, Dawn of the Streets, invitational, right. It's like, dude, So one of the hardest parts about the whole event was navigating it where my name wasn't attached to it, and it had a more of a community-driven aesthetic instead of an I aesthetic. So I got Dig involved, and it kind of transitioned into Dig Presents, and now my name's not attached to it at all, you know, which is pretty nice. I mean, besides the promotion of it, which I don't mind, but it's important that I never, you know, have my name attached to it in terms of that. Well, did you ask a question? We were talking about money.
Yeah. So I asked you before the record because I was thinking, like, honestly, if I was doing something like this, I would want to be paid for my times. Not anything crazy, but like, there's big money involved, I would take my cut. And I was curious what the cut would be if it was you.
So yeah, zero cut. First year we did it, I gave $5,000 of my own money. I think we talked about this before, but that was like important to be able to establish this as a contest and like as a respectable format for the riders who want to come out and put because the spots we're going to are and pretty up there.
Yeah.
And for the riders to come out here and throw down the way that, you know, we expect them to, like fucking Brett and Brittany and Devin and Brock, and Clausen's 3 nose bonk over that, like the iconic tricks that have went down on this contest. There has to be a respectable prize purse behind it. So I figured for it to get what it needs to get to the point where it's at now, I had to put my own money up. So $5K the first time, my own cash. Do I regret that? Yes, because I could use the 5K now. Okay, I would love to have $5,000 right now more, but not really regret it. But I'm very stoked of what's happened. But in
Yeah.
the longevity way, I would love to invest that 5K into other projects. But,
0% return on this investment. That's for sure.
well, yeah, but you know, as I look
Financially.
as I look at it though, dude, it's like BMX has given me every fucking opportunity for me. Like, I mean, I've traveled the world because of BMX. I got into modeling because of BMX, which then modeling led to photography, and it's all kind of these things, dude. There's blocks, bro. It's crazy.
Yep.
So you asked me if I'm making any money. I'm not, but I'm already been paid, and this sounds so fucking cliche. But
It's beautiful.
I've already been
Say
paid
it.
enough from this industry, and I've had so much. Bro, I can go anywhere in the world and sleep on someone's couch. I can.
Mm-hmm.
I got Risto in Estonia who flies me out for simple session. I got fucking Creasy and Bahadal of Hastings who I get to go and document. It's like, dude, I have this huge grasp in community, and it's really important for me to be able to give something to the community that is for the community by the community. And that's kind of like, if I took money from it, and this is we had a falling out with one of the guys who helped me with some of the creative direction of Dawn of the Streets. And there was always this like money aspect to it. And I was like, dude, I don't want to make any money. Like fucking Billy Malcosis does the ring for free for us. Denham Cox is doing the trophy for us this year for free. Like there's a lot of, it's like, it's
Sick.
It's for the community. Yeah. And yeah, there's no reason to make any bread from it. So sorry if that went off on a tangent, but
no, it's all good. I like that. I like that. It's a nice perspective.
And it's important that the sponsors who come on understand that too, that you know, I was just talking to Garrett before we got on this podcast because I think Fiend's going to hop on. And if they're not, he's going to feel a little awkward now. No, just kidding. No, Garrett's a fucking great advocate for this contest too. And
fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's important that people know that no money goes in my pocket. It's only the more, if we can raise $20,000, I'll give $20,000 away to one rider. Like,
fuck yeah. What's the prize purse at, or like, what's the goal for it? How do you know?
Well,
how are you raising money?
Well, so in the past years, I've had, you know, I was able to raise 5K, and I think 5K quite easily from the guys that have always kind of put me on their back. So like Kink, J Rose always helped out, Will and Fred over at Dig, Nuno and Odyssey, Panza. I mean, Fit helped one year. Colt, Robbie always helps. So this year I just asked, you know, in the pitch deck to all the sponsors, I just said, hey, listen, we want to do 1K per sponsor. Your name will be on the ring. Will be on the trophy that Denham makes. We'll have extensive media coverage of it. But the more we make, and right now with what we have as sponsors now, I think, you know, Kink, Odyssey, talking to Source with Creasy, hopefully trying to get Monster on as a sponsor, not as a presenter, you know, just as a sponsor, because he's so we're almost at like 6 to 7K right now. So if we can get even more, dude, it'd be incredible.
I feel like you will get more for sure. Like it's momentum's building, and then it's gonna be happening.
And if anybody who's listening to this wants to be, you know, by no means will I ever do a GoFundMe to raise money to give away. Like, but if there's people who want to be sponsors on this and want to help, you know, put it to a level where it can be at, you know, I don't mind taking outside sponsors either.
Well, thanks for watching a clip from the show. If you want to catch the whole episode with that dude, go here. If you want to just watch another clip because you don't have an attention span, go here. And while you're at it, subscribe to the channel. Did I do it right? I don't know if I did it right. Thank you for watching. Bye.